And we're live.
Greetings and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of City of Destiny, a part of the Untold Stories Project. Tonight's episode is titled Something Wild. I am your host and Game Master, Aaron. City of Destiny is an actual play of Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, from Green Ronin Publishing, using concepts and themes derived from Emerald City, and is set within the connected version of Earth Prime that can be seen in many other offerings from the Untold Stories Project. Mutants and Masterminds is a D20 based system which allows players and GMs to create stories featuring all of the greatest heroes of their imagination. It is one of my all-time favorite systems due to its mix of playability, detail, and flexibility. And one of my favorite things about it is its inclusion of hero points. These are the in-game currency which let our heroes re-roll a die, take an extra action, recover from a dangerous condition, or use their power in new and creative ways. Our heroes each start with one of these hero points, and they can get extra points for good role-playing, funny jokes, clever decisions, from me using their characters' weaknesses against them, and by your generosity. If you subscribe, renew a subscription, or donate bits to the stream, you will generate a hero point that can be given to the player, only player, of your choice. We are a small but growing streaming network. All of those likes, subscribes, bits, whatever, help grow our little PL6 network into the PL14 powerhouse that we hope to someday become. So, let's meet our players for tonight, shall we? Say, wild thing, heroes.
Wow,
Wow,
dang.
bang.
Heroes. You make my heart sing.
Heroes, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, where else our listeners can find you, who you're playing, and answer our question of the week, which is, what would your character's theme song be? And we will start with Crucible. Alex.
Hi, everybody. My name's Alex, and I do stuff here at USP and at Green Ronin and all over the place, so you know where to find me. As for tonight, I will be playing the role of Ethan Blackwell, aka Crucible, aka the middle school dance chaperone of magnetism. And as for the answer to the question of the day, Ethan's theme song is Tub Thumping by Chumbawampa. Because I get knocked down, but I get up again. And nothing's going to keep me down. I get knocked down. And I'll pass it over to my partner in crime, Keone.
Hi guys, I'm Aunt Puppy. I am playing Keone, the resident stabby and drunkard here. Keone's theme song would be one that her dad gave her, and it is Cold as Ice by Foreigner. But that would be the song that would be playing like around her. In her head, though, she's singing Chaperone Hot to Go just over and over. Like, that's like her pump up song. But the song that would actually be playing, like if she was like coming into a room in a movie, would be Cold as Ice.
I was expecting Ice Ice Baby.
No, no, her parents are older, so she's going with the Foreigner. So I say older, like, oh god, I'd be her parent.
Yeah, I was going to say, Ice Ice Baby would be my generation, and I have a child who is not much older, not much younger than Keone.
Yeah, it makes me feel gross. Had to say that to a coworker who was talking about age differences, and I was like, "You do realize that I could be your mom, right?" And he goes, "Please stop talking to me," and we just walked away from each other. So, but with that, I will pass it to Jemmy.
I'm Jenny. I will be playing the new witch in town, who has no magical talent, but has not stopped trying yet. AKA Bella or Hexe. And to answer the question, I will say I always hate when these come on, when this is the question. So I got prior notice. And I've decided to take the easy way out with the, if I am not messing up the name, Battle of Witches Road from Agatha All Along. Whichever version people, my dad did say which version of it, and I said whichever one fits at the time to answer. But in terms of theme song version, the more pop one is, the better choice for it, you know? But all versions are good. And you know, it is kind of a situational one that works out for her.
Yeah, and that song is a super banger.
Mm-hmm. So took the easy option, but hey, sometimes they're easy for a reason. I'm gonna pass it to Portal.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brandon, and I'm playing Portal, the superhero with the ability to create interdimensional teleporting portals, but not really good at coming up with original names. To answer the question of the day, all day I was trying to decide between different Taylor Swift songs because some of them felt like they fit in different aspects of his life, like, out in public versus when he's around would be something like I knew you were trouble, but like with Tommy, it would definitely be today was a fairy tale. But then all of a sudden, right when we got started, I got struck with just the perfect inspiration that, of course, Portal's song would be Juno by Sabrina Carpenter. And before I pass it, I want to know what Alex has against, as a middle school teacher, I want to know what Alex has against middle school dance chaperones.
I don't have anything against them. It's just a shit job, and somebody's got to do it.
And with that, I'll pass it off to Calvin.
Okay.
I don't want to be the guy who's like, leave 12 inches for Jesus.
I have never said that saying unironically.
Well, hey everyone, I'm Calvin. You can find me in several things on USP as well as over on With Dice on YouTube. And I am playing Whitney Weaver, aka the Astounding Spider Queen. And to answer the question of the day, so I do have a Spider Queen playlist. A lot of it, like most of my character playlists, is just this would sound cool in the background of a scene with this hero. Or for Spider Queen specifically, I have stuff that's like, this is probably what she listens to when she's swinging over a city. So I had to narrow it down. Um, I did narrow it down, but I did narrow it down to two songs that both have very similar vibes, I will admit. And they're both pretty obvious. I think they'll be very obvious answers when I say the first one being obviously What's Up Danger, as featured in Spider-Verse by Black Caviar and Blackway. Specifically the lyric, if I sound lazy, just ignore my tone, because I'm always going to answer when you call my phone. Because yeah, even if she's feeling down, she's still going to do the superhero thing. And the other one, in a very similar tone, Hero by Chad Kroeger of the award-winning Nickelback.
And they say that a hero could save us.
I'm not gonna stand here and wait. Yeah,
God
similar.
damn, it's such a good song.
It really is. Yeah, it's that get out of bed and do the superhero thing song. So either one of those.
Ew.
I'm gonna go play that now and get our show canceled. 1 second.
And with that, I will pass it over to Gary.
I am Gary. I am playing Cameron Cam Cole, the newest iteration of Star Knight. This was a tough one because he's pretty new to superheroing, and really the character itself is something I came up with, less than a month ago. So something that I'd hope that he would grow into. There's a song by College and Electric Youth called A Real Hero from the Drive soundtrack. So my idea is that he is going to grow into being Star Knight and a real hero. We'll see how he gets there.
Alrighty. And thank you all for indulging me with that little question of the day. So when last we saw our heroes, Keone, Portal, and Crucible had introduced themselves to Star Knight, Spider Queen, and Bella, and invited them back to the Emerald Tower to get caught up on, well, everything. They learned that Spider Queen and Bella were both in town hoping to join the team, and that Star Knight had been sent to Emerald City to learn more about Telex. The team ventured out into orbit where Star Knight had been attacked, but they couldn't find any sign of the Blackguard who had ambushed him. They also had a chance to catch up with their former PR rep, Riley Birch, and learned that she now had her own PR firm, which represented a number of actors and bands and Thetis Investments, who is currently backing the Emerald City Sentinels. Riley is also the newly hired PR rep for Cameron Cam Cole, which happens to be the identity of our new Star Knight. So our heroes decided to have a night out at Oz to celebrate the new members of the team. And while Bella, Cam, Cindy, Peter, Tommy, and Whitney set about getting ready, Ethan went back to his dad's house after learning that Riley also had not heard from his father in several months. When he arrived, he discovered that there were a number of automated lights and switches set up designed to make it look like somebody was home, but that the house had been abandoned for some time. He did find his father's computer, but could see that it had been completely wiped. Ethan was about to try to use his magnetic abilities to unerase the device, which is where we left off. And I used our 2-week break to look up what it would actually take to unerase a magnetically erased hard drive. So,
Derez.
yeah.
So
My
you're saying
ruling
there's
on
a
it,
chance.
yes. My ruling on it is going to be that it is something that you can try to do. You don't think you could do it by yourself because your control of magnetism is not fine enough that you're able to like read magnetic media or anything. But I will allow you, if you take the computer with you somewhere, to use a powers check to aid a technology check to recover the data.
Tommy was just who I was going to ask. But after our night, I'm not going to ruin our night with conspiracy.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to do in the house?
I want to fry whatever automated systems are doing the make it look like somebody lives here.
Okay. You can do that.
Just so nobody thinks anybody lives here.
Okay. Is there a reason you don't want to keep the illusion that someone's living in the house?
Just so he knows I stopped by if he comes back.
Fair enough. Okay. Are you going to just kind of fry the whole house, or are you going to just look around for the various devices?
Yeah, just the things that are like turning the lights on and off or making it look like somebody's getting the mail.
Sure.
I'm also going to demagnetize all of the magnets on his fridge because fuck that guy.
Easily done. And yeah, you can find like all of the smart outlets and whatnot. That's not going to be a challenge. Okay.
Then I'll take the laptop back to the Crucible lair, and then I'll meet everybody at the club.
Crucible layer meaning the tower or meeting your apartment?
My apartment.
Okay. All right. So back over at the tower, we have everybody getting ready to go out to Oz. Yeah, why don't we start off by deciding what everyone is wearing? Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead and go first.
Okay.
So first, Tommy is in a well-fitting tailored suit that is entirely silver and reflective. And then to go along with him, I am in a blue gingham dress with red heels.
Okay. Next.
I can go. Bella, having been sorting through the mess that Keone threw at her, for her outfit, has settled on a black crop top and kind of like shorts under a half skirt because the skirt's not really full. With a cool belt, and I think that's a garter belt on the thigh, if the image I have as reference is right. Which I find cute. Are we supposed to send this in the public Discord?
If you want, sure.
Awesome. I will post that in the City of Destiny chat on the public Discord. And if you are not in the Discord and you're watching, come join it.
Well, I guess as the other person who's having clothes thrown at them.
Fiona does it with love. She does it with love.
Love and velocity.
Yep.
So Whitney, having switched out of her Spider Queen outfit and revealed her identity to these people, is wearing a sort of two-piece black sports bra and hot pants combination under a sheer bodycon dress with a glitter and that has sort of a webbing pattern on the dress itself. An outfit that I totally came up with, and I will also be posting within the public Discord.
An outfit description you totally came up with and that we haven't already heard today as you wrote it down.
As far as everyone else knows, yes.
All right.
So that leaves me. Keone is wearing, so Keone, much like being obsessed with Chapel Roan, she also loves Sabrina Carpenter. So her outfit is vibing from her Sweet and Sour tour. And so it is like a one-piece glittery green bodysuit with like a sheer like negligee dress over top, and then garters with the thigh highs, and then some cute little just like sparkly but like subtly sparkly shoes. And then she does her hair up in like braided half up space buns, and then just like bedazzles herself as much as she can.
Oh, I didn't do a hairstyle reference, but Keone is free to style hair as she pleases. For Bella.
Keone says space buns for everybody.
Okay, maybe not full free.
And that is what Keone is wearing.
Aw, she didn't get to change clothes. I mean, she's still slaying in that.
Yeah. Yeah, Riley is still wearing her little blue suit and jacket and pants, but she is super cute in it, so it works.
It's all woods.
Keone will keep trying to offer her like some sort of like kind of slutty top to wear underneath, like something a little more low cut, a little sparkly. She'll just keep handing her things, hoping she'll just like take something at some point, but she just kind of just like passes them off to the next person.
Riley will quietly point out, hey, I am a professional, already divorced woman. I have to, dress appropriate.
Appropriate schmopiate.
Are you telling me I don't slay in this?
I mean, I'm just saying you don't club slay in that. And then she'll just keep throwing things at her. Sprinkle some glitter in her hair or something, like
the glitter. She'll take the glitter.
I think Cam is probably the most low-key dressed of everyone. He's not using clothes to really draw attention to himself, so he's really wearing just like a, kind of the reference picture. Black shirt, white jacket, black pants, sharp pair of boots.
All right.
I'm into it.
And what is Ethan going to end up wearing when he shows up, or do you want to wait till you arrive at the club?
Oh, he's not. I mean, he has learned a little bit about dressing up from Keone since they've been together. So he is wearing a gunmetal gray blazer with a black shirt and a silver chain that has a snowflake on it.
Okay.
Pants.
No pants.
Excellent. You're taking notes from Peter.
When Gary started, he was like, he's not using clothes. I was like, what is he using then? I was weirded out where it was going. I was like, I mean, Keone's pretty comfortable, but I was not sure where you were.
All right. Well, because I went ahead and made it, let me go ahead and put us all on a map.
Found a hairstyle. All is good.
A map, a map.
I'm gonna say we don't have wiki to say it, so
I won't be describing the hairstyle. You have to join the Discord for that one.
Oh, it's playing music.
It's
Yeah.
what?
Sorry. New computer. All the things I had on my previous computer were not set. I was not ready for that.
It is so literally my breaking.
I was my bad, guys. Sorry about that.
My computer is lagging so bad.
Yeah, I was like, I muted my mic because I thought that would help, and it didn't help.
I can make the music stop. I just thought it was fun.
No, it was. I just wasn't ready for it. So I thought it was only me.
If I don't know if my computer.
It should be a tolerable volume for the people on stream now.
My computer is very laggy due to the music.
Then turn it off. I'll turn it off.
Thank you.
I thought it was fun.
No, it is fun.
I like it, but it's so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
I'm going at like 5 minutes below you guys.
Gotcha.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, the bouncer here?
He is now. After that incident with Bulwark's granddaughter, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you can see the bouncer from where you are?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
like-
at an angle, so like you can only you can just see him. You can't see
door's
anything else
open.
in there.
Yeah, I just didn't thought where Alex's token was. I didn't think Alex could see the bartender or the bouncer, but
He's
Yeah,
got a hip replacement. I can just sense him.
Because I can see him because I can select the Tommy token, so it might be showing me Tommy vision.
I think
Oh.
that's it. I think Tommy's
Yep.
controllable by everyone, isn't he?
Yep.
My poor computer.
That's it. So everyone can see through Tommy's eyes. And their own characters' eyes. Okay. So you guys will get there. This does not have to be the order that you enter in, but it's the order I threw your tokens onto the page in. What?
I'm very laggy, so it's very hard to know when I'm speaking actually. But Bella's just following Kiana. She doesn't know what she's doing. She hasn't socialized.
I feel like Keanu. So is Ethan? Did he arrive with us, or are you still en route to us?
I'm arriving a little bit after everybody else.
Okay, so Cindy will just kind of come up to Riley and just kind of link arms with her and kind of just walk in with the others, I assume, kind of following in behind.
Okay. Riley will insist on paying the cover for everybody to as you go in.
Yay!
Not going to argue.
Me neither.
I mean, as she pointed out, technically Cam's paying for it now, but
Even more not going to argue.
go
We're
ahead.
going out with a movie star, guys. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Whitney will follow in behind Cindy and Riley. She is in a new city, but she isn't like completely lacking in confidence. She is she goes out, she does stuff.
She does
She's
stuff.
cool.
Peter comes in and says, "I'm back, bitches!"
Yeah. Whitney is my emotional support introvert.
So
Question for the introvert.
yeah, the music is loud and thumping, to the point where you guys have a -5 on any perception checks to actually hear anything.
That certainly
Great.
won't come back
Yes.
to haunt us.
That's gonna haunt us.
Not at all.
So like you guys, if you take over a booth, you will still basically be shouting at each other to be heard. But Also, as you get past the coat check girl, you can see that apparently there is a steampunk theme at Oz tonight based on how Dorothy is dressed.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That is-
Keone definitely matches that theme.
I mean, not everyone is dressed in theme, but
What's the theme? Sorry, it glitched.
steampunk.
Steampunk. Okay. Cool.
At least for the staff. I mean, you haven't
Mm,
seen anyone else yet, but
cute.
all right. Um, Riley's going to look back at you guys and say, "So there's a little lounge that overlooks the dance floor, kind of raised up. Uh, I know the owner. I did some work for him. If you want, I can go reserve that for us."
Let's do it. I want to see how they party in Emerald City.
All right. Riley will go on ahead of everyone and stake out the lounge.
Yay.
Keone will start chatting up the coat check girl.
Okay.
Just kind of asking her like what's going on for the night, like who's here, like, you know,
Um,
get the vibe.
so there's no band tonight, but the house DJ is renowned and is a bit of a wizard.
Literally or figuratively?
He
Should
Yes.
be literal in this universe.
just kind of smirks when you ask if you ask that.
That's the Wizard of
Um,
Oz.
uh, but um, but yeah, so the cover wasn't a lot because it is a DJ that's not a band. Um, there is a absinthe is the special tonight at the bar. So
Nice.
and so yeah, she'll if anyone has coats to give her, she'll take them. Otherwise, she'll say, "Have fun."
Keone doesn't give her a coat, but she takes like a 5 out of her, her boobs, and sits it in the coat girl's tip jar, and then we'll
Okay.
just kind of wave the others like, "Come on, guys."
All right.
Right behind you.
Yep.
Keone doesn't. Is that a? Oh, that's an office. Oh, don't open. I can open doors. I feel so fancy.
Are you allowed to do that?
They live
I
my
think
life. I don't know. I didn't know what it
I don't
was. So
have
I was like, "Is that the bathroom?"
It's
I was
so
like, "I feel
loud.
like we need to end up in the bathroom at some point in time."
I don't think we're allowed to just walk in there.
I probably
Roll20
should have
is
made that door locked.
super laggy for me. I'm having trouble moving cam.
I close Zoom window, like put it in the background so I can operate my token, and I just only hear like from Zoom. So this is bad, gang.
Uh, sorry. So as you make your way into the bar, the club proper, you'll be able to see that it is busy, but not packed to the gills. Um, I mean, for one, it is a weeknight, and it's also still fairly early. But so there's, a group of about 7 girls dancing out on the dance floor. There's people sitting at the various tables. About half of the booths are occupied. Um, and Riley will be kind of waving over to you from the little balcony area, um, and pointing out the stairs over there that you can use to get up to the lounge.
Well, I'm gonna dance my way
Keone
over.
will immediately move to the bar.
Okay. The Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man are tending the bar.
There's a moment where there's like a, I probably shouldn't do this. And then there's on the other hand, Cindy doesn't seem to care. And maybe if Cindy buys the drink, I can get it.
Wait,
Are you
where
old enough to
is?
drink?
I can't find her.
Go through the door.
No, no, Bella cannot legally drink.
What door?
I hate to tell you this. I don't think Whitney can either.
Wait. Oh no, it is different in the States, isn't it?
Oh,
Yes.
you know what?
I'm gonna say, but does Bella care? Because Bella's from Germany. Where
No.
she
But there's that moment of the whole, well, here I can't, so
Oh yeah, Keone is like what every can't quite drink yet auntie you want. Like that, she's just gonna buy drinks for everybody. Like
exactly.
yeah.
So Bella's like, I'm just gonna stick by your side and like mutter like, oh, that looks good, and probably get it.
Oh,
from her.
Keone's not giving you a choice. She's just buying you drinks and handing them to you. Like you're just taking what she's handing. And 9 times out of 10, she has no idea what they are because if I'm treating her like I did when I was that age, and I would just go to the bartender and say, "Surprise me."
Speaking of Cindy getting drinks for everybody, Aunt Puppy has asked us to hydrate.
I don't have a drink. That's so mean.
Then you're gonna dihydrate.
I am gonna dihydrate because that's the water for the special meds at night.
Yeah, so
right.
Keone will just ask the bartender for a bunch of specials, and then so how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us, 9 of us, 8 of us. I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, okay, did I count ever? Yeah. So there'll be 8. There'll be 8 of us, and so once Ethan gets there, so she'll buy a round of drinks for everybody. And then we'll hand the drinks, be like to Whitney and Bella, be like, I need help. And she'll just kind of hand you things to carry up to the booth area.
Okay. Peter, when you get up to the lounge with Tommy, you will see that Riley already has 8 drinks in the little lounge or private room for you guys. Because there is
I'm gonna make an executive
on this
executive decision that because it's so loud, we probably brought our comms so that we could talk to each other more easily.
I'm okay with that.
And I'm gonna give a heads up. Hey, Keone, we've got drinks up here.
Oh, you should call me Cindy. But she'll be like, too late. And she'll just come like dancing across the floor.
Over the comms, nobody can hear me.
Be like walking across the dance floor with like a drink in each hand with the girls following behind her.
He has 2, which means that we have 3 each.
Oh, well, Keone can, I can carry 3. I bartended, I could carry 3.
So it's just, they're like,
The little triangle. But yeah, so like we're just like shuffling across the dance floor up to there with drinks, and she's just like, it's too late. And she's just like throwing one back.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no. We already have drinks.
I mean, it's a party, right?
Accurate.
Where did Cam get to?
I think we left him behind.
Oh no.
Where did Cam go?
We lost him. Garrett, you're muted.
I think he's up at the front.
Yeah, I moved my token and it just disappeared because I was by the Cowardly Lion. Roll 20 is like super lagging for me.
Yeah.
All right. Let me.
Oh, there you are.
I thought the Tin Man just said the man. I was like,
Me too.
all right.
The man.
Hey.
The man.
He's the man. Good for him.
I was like, all right, cool guy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The Cam token ended up under Whitney, so he's up there.
Oh, he's with us.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Violent says she could spill 3 drinks instead of carrying 3 of them.
There you go.
There.
I never could master the claw, so I always had to do the flight. So I always had to squish them all together, but I could never do the claw.
Also, Doc Void says hi, and wait, what's the legal drinking age in Canada?
It's
19, isn't it?
18.
Oh, it is
18.
18?
Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
it was 19.
Okay.
What's the legal drinking age in Germany?
If you
Well,
could stand
actually,
over the bar.
no, I should say that it depends on the province.
Calvin,
Well, yeah, no, I guess Ontario would apply to me, so it would be 19.
Hey, Jemmy.
Yeah.
16 for beer and wine, 18 for spirits.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was like 16.
And 14 and older for beer and wine if accompanied by a parent.
I think
Wow,
it's
since it mattered.
similar in the US for the accompanied by a parent.
The rule
Yeah.
in at least Ohio is that any minor can drink if it is given
Yeah.
to them by an adult and they are supervised for the period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's 21 in the States, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, bet. I'm in the clear.
Okay, Calvin.
I just had to check. I don't know.
Now,
I'm laughing at the I'm close to 21 implication there.
Peter, I will point out that is not going to help Riley with hearing all of you. Of using your comms.
Yeah.
I was also wondering if the newbies had comms yet.
I
But
think we
it's
established they did because of the spaceship.
Yeah.
oh right.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking it'd be funny if they didn't, but that does make sense.
What would be funnier would be is they didn't know to bring them with them.
Yeah,
So they
that's
have
what it
them, but they
is.
don't have them with them. So it's just the OG members are who have it.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. We don't need the superhero stuff.
And Tommy.
And Tommy, yeah.
Also,
Cookies
happy
are-
birthday, Doc Void. It's Doc Void's
happy
birthday
Happy
today.
birthday.
You see, what we should do at the very end is sing you happy birthday, and it will be horrible because everyone will be at a different time.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Time and key.
You don't know what key to sing happy birthday, and I'm disappointed.
This girl doesn't sing.
It's happy birthday. It's not rocket science.
I mouth the words, I don't sing.
All right. So,
Oh, Warden Maximus and Miss Violent are in for the birthday singing.
Yeah.
Don't encourage her.
I only have the best ideas. What do you mean?
all right. So, what you guys doing? I mean, Riley is pretty content to just kind of sit back, sip her drinks, bop her feet to the music,
Yeah.
and if nothing else, we'll talk to Cam across the table and try to get an idea of what like what sort of ways does he want to have his image promoted?
Peter's doing much the same. He's also fawning over Tommy and just talking with his friends
I'm very sorry. I got distracted for a
and
second.
trying to catch up with Riley. Just what has she been up to for the last year?
I mean, forming a PR firm,
I thought the
going
code-
through a divorce, not trying to avoid her ex-husband.
You haven't had any fun?
Plenty of fun. I mean, a lot of the gigs a lot of my clients require me to go to all sorts of, high publicity and, clubs and bars and, red carpets and all that sort of stuff. I've gone on a couple of dates, nothing serious with anyone, but
I totally missed the Oscars. Damn.
yeah, well, it's not like you were nominated.
Yeah.
Very nice. Accurate, but not very nice.
Well, we're going to change that, but we're going to get you nominated. But
It'll take some time.
yep. Look, it's as much about the publicity and the schmoozing as it is about the films you're in.
I have you to handle that.
You do, but and just as much to point, you know, I don't know about Oscars, but I think Chronicles of Amber we can aim for an Emmy nom. So
I have a new goal for City of Destiny. We're
what's
gonna
the
get
new-
Star Knight and EGOT.
Yeah.
Does Star Knight sing?
Yeah.
Star Knight's gonna learn.
Doesn't
Look,
necessarily
couldn't
need
sing,
to.
and we still all ate it up. So
Start the vocal lessons.
Doesn't necessarily need to sing.
Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda can't.
Spoken word.
We're gonna get Star Knight and EGOT.
I mean, he could always just read the audiobook for his memoir.
Sure. I was gonna say you could get spoken word. It's how Colbert has a Grammy. All right. What about Cindy, Bella, Whitney?
I was kind of standing off to the side, just like trying one of the drinks, and then has a like little thought with the. So is American beer as bad as I've heard?
Cindy will just look at her and be like, it is.
Like water?
These are just better. And Keone or Cindy is kind of sitting on the arm of the chair or the bench that they're sitting in, like kind of vibing to the music while she's like half listening to them because she's just kind of looking for Ethan, but like she's trying to find out more about like Bella and Whitney and how loud is it just as loud up there as it is down there?
I'd assume it'd be a little quieter.
Well, it would be a little quieter, except for the fact that you guys are right by the stage where the speakers are.
There is that.
But you do have a little bit of sound dampening from the height and whatnot. So, you know, you're not straining your voices to hear each other, but you are definitely speaking at above a conversational volume in order to be heard.
So Cindy's just like, so what brought you guys here? What's happening? Like she's just trying to like lighten the mood.
Meanwhile, Whitney, who a lot of things are moving very quickly for her, she's basically like she's hanging out with these Stormbreakers. She's basically for her hanging out with celebrities. So
And a celebrity.
yeah, and a literal movie celebrity as well, who just fell from freaking space. So she is having drinks, she is loosening up. And she'll just respond with a joke. She's gonna say, well, the plane brought me here in the first place.
And you'll just see Cindy kind of look over her drink and give you a look, be like, and then she'll just go, I like you. And then just keep vibing.
Yeah, don't worry, I got a million more of those.
Ethan, if you want to be there now, you can be.
Yeah, I'm gonna show up now, and I'm gonna be distracted by the Tin Man at the bar for a second.
Okay.
Is he magnetic?
I was gonna say, are you trying to determine is he really a
Pointing.
Tin Man?
Move you.
Yes.
I mean, first of all, tin isn't, but
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
he's steampunk.
it is steampunk. No, you're fairly certain that all of the metal parts of his costume are made of warbler.
I'm
Sorry.
just gonna look him up and down and just be dismissive of him.
Can you imagine someone walks over to your bar, squints at you, looks at you disapprovingly, and leaves?
Yes.
That happens at like every bar, everywhere, every night.
Fair.
Yep.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
fair.
I'm sorry, I'm also never been to a bar.
I will ask him for a Long Island though.
He will oblige. Um, so you
Local
should be able to see your friends up on the balcony level.
Yep, I'll start making my way that way.
Okay.
But I think I will stop at the DJ booth on my way up,
Okay.
just to be that one drunk guy who's like, "Hey, do you take requests?"
He kind of doesn't really look up and just kind of goes, no, and keeps spinning. He is definitely mixing songs. It is not just like playing tracks. So,
Not magnetic.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I mean, the equipment certainly is.
Yeah, he's okay. But like, if you do take requests, my girlfriend really likes "Hot to Go," and it'd be really cool if you played it.
He'll say, I can work some of that in. Yeah, sure.
You're the best. I'll put a 20 on the bar or on the stage and wander off.
Did you just like just lay it at the edge of the stage, just like, here you go, little man?
Yep, just a little slide.
Keone's both embarrassed and just like, oh, all at the same time.
I'm not quite socialized yet. I'm still a little feral.
All right.
He doesn't get out much.
Neither does Bella, but she's so shy.
I know. I feel like Keone is surrounded, or Cindy is surrounded by people other than Peter. Like, we're just like, who are these people? Nobody goes out.
She's been studying all her life. Give her a break.
Whitney's cool where she comes from.
Ethan's really cool in his friend group.
No, he's not. We're his friend group.
Miss Violent Violet is accurate in saying that bars are not very impressive and often sticky. That is true.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially chairs.
Yeah.
Cam is definitely nursing the whiskey he has. He is not throwing back drinks at this point.
Okay.
At this point.
How old is Cam?
Cam is he's in his mid-30s.
Yeah, he's way older than all.
He's
He's the grown-up.
Yeah. Like
I didn't say that.
He's got like his filmography. He's been making movies for over 10 years at this point.
Okay. I just was like, is he like on the older age group of us, or is he on like the even older or like the same age group? I just want to make sure before.
Yeah, that was part of why he was like, hey, I need the adults in charge, because he was obviously kind of looking over the group and kind of like,
we're all Z's, he's a millennial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To be fair, if I showed up at a group of 20-year-olds, I would also be looking for an adult.
I know. I picked my niece up for from her friends, and I was like, I'm looking around at all these college kids coming out and go like, none of you are old enough. Like, what is happening? I was so creeped out.
Your poor undeveloped brains.
I mean, again, my Jemmy's older sister is 20, so
weird.
I'm old.
Almost an adult.
You are almost an adult, but not yet.
Stop talking. I'll talk the rest.
I knew I was going to inflict psychological damage by dropping that one.
Yep.
I remember when you were little. Stop it.
That's why I knew it would inflict psychological damage.
That's true. I would say Aunt Puppy was around during some of those Heroes Alliance events where you were running around as a crazy kid.
Yeah, and she was just a little guy. It was just a little guy. Oh God, I'm so old.
Psychological damage I can inflict with one sentence.
So at the club.
Yeah, so how about the club? He's definitely down.
Keone or Cindy will hand Ethan the drink that she got him when he comes in, and will give him a kiss on the cheek.
I'll nuzzle in nice into the couch next to her.
Aww.
This place is so nice.
You guys have been here before, but
Yeah, but it was less nice then because I got in a fight.
you did. With Trinity, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't you punch her because she was hitting on me?
Yes.
Yes.
Like I said, Bulwark's granddaughter.
Oh yeah, not Trinity, but Bulwark's granddaughter in one of her sleepwalker
Yep.
identities. Yeah.
Because Crucible tried to be subtle
Yep.
and just guide her away by her earrings.
Right.
That was Crucible attempting to be subtle.
Right.
I chose peace.
I like to believe this is in
By,
character.
by dragging her by her ear.
Oh, I have a feeling that this conversation is very much happening in character.
Yeah, I'm like, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
just
Oh yeah.
Bella's speed of sipping the drink has gone from a sip to just a steady.
So Cindy will kind of turn and look at Bella, and because we're the only ones in this area, right? Like, there's no like mingling of,
Nope.
the normies or anything, right?
Nope, it's a private area, and if you want, you can even close the door to the other side. Although then you have to open the door if you want to go to the bar.
Yeah, Keone is just gonna kind of look at Bella and Whitney and just be like, so I saw some of you guys' powers. What else can you guys do?
Tommy's going to get up and quietly close the door.
Oh, are we having a work conversation then?
I don't know. Tommy might need to make a grapple check to see if he's able to get up out of that couch.
I'll see Tommy struggling and I'll just close the door from the couch.
Much like me in real life, Cindy does not know how loud or how strong her voice carries. So she does not think about the things that she says at the volume they are being said. So she just assumes no one's listening.
And Portal, more often than not, just follows along because he keeps forgetting that everybody else's identity isn't secret.
Right.
So yeah, so Cindy is just kind of trying to pull more information out of Bella and Whitney, and just like, where are you from? What are your powers? Do you have any siblings? Like, just pulling as much as she can.
I haven't
Are you
ordered.
single?
I don't have any siblings, but I'm from Farrowburg, I think I mentioned.
Shit. I don't remember the place I said we are from in Germany.
Cindy,
Isn't that a character?
Cindy, I would be the best superhero in Farrowburg. That's just Irontown. I would rule Irontown.
Cindy
do
will
all
just
right.
Cindy will grab Ethan's drink and just move it away from him.
Rules, Bartertown.
Let's move to Meadowville.
I don't know. It's pretty tough out there.
I'm pretty tough in here. I'll just like poke in my chest.
Yeah?
Your heart?
He'll poke too hard accidentally and say, ow.
Oh.
I mean, I've seen you cats on the news and stuff, so I'm not gonna doubt you that much.
I think I saw you pass out once in a news clip.
Did you say cats?
Yeah?
Okay.
You leave Whitney alone. That is adorable and one of my favorite things.
I was just making sure I heard her right.
Also, Bella, yeah, maybe I did pass out on the news, but you know what? It's because I care too much.
Cindy's so excited of what she just did.
And just be clear, you
sitting
can't
back just like,
talk to or
yes.
control spiders, right?
I can vibe with them. It's just they don't like speak, but
You're
there's
gonna,
a sense there.
ride in on a giant spider or anything crazy like that, right?
I mean, unless you have a giant spider lying around.
I could maybe summon one. It would take
Cindy
some
will be
time.
just like, can you ride into battle in a giant spider?
If
Well,
if I worked on finding a spell to summon
Peter
a
leans in
giant
like,
spider, would you be able to negotiate with the spider to ride it?
you know what? Yeah. I mean, I
Let's
could
not do
just
that here.
pull
no,
rank.
let's do it right now.
No, it would take time and I need my materials anyway. I'm not spontaneous like that.
Okay,
Oh, is your rabbit
after party.
here?
Probably somewhere. I don't
The
know.
rabbit is not currently here.
Okay.
He will show up if he wants to.
So you can
He
just
will
do
just
like,
kind
just when he was just gonna ask, so you can do like any kind of magic. You just need to like learn it first.
I mean, anything that's ritual based, kinda, yeah. A lot of magic comes down to earth balance, so doing magic means keep it balanced with the earth, at least in my practice.
Cindy will look at Bella and Whitney and will be like, let's get a little bit unbalanced. And she will grab Riley's hand and will grab the other two's hands and will kind of drag them towards the dance floor.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't
Uh,
do.
Whitney's into it. Well, I mean, it might depend on what song is started playing right now, but Whitney is
Well,
Oh my
like,
God, it's hot to go.
Sure, why not?
Whereas I'm
Honestly,
hoping
like,
it's. I'm looking at your dress and be like, please let it be Juno.
yeah, if hot to go comes on, that would be the I feel like this moment happened. So talking about being balanced and stable, and Cindy's just like, we got to get unstable. And then hot to go comes on, she's just like, oh yeah, she's like, let's go. And she will
All
just drag the girls to the floor.
You can do hot to go. That Bella can do.
Baby's playing the song I asked him to play for you.
Can I get a perception check?
Oh no.
Party.
No, you can't, because that's gonna
ooh.
lag my computer as I open this.
Is it something I can
I got a
feel
natural
instead
20
of
for a
hear?
30.
No, it is definitely a hearing thing.
I got a natural 20 for a 34.
What the French toast?
Wow.
She only heard what she wanted. That song's on. That's all she's
Yeah, I
thinking.
heard hot to go, and she was just like, that's it,
Hold
Okay.
on.
guys.
All right, my perception is different without my powers activated, so I'm just gonna.
Alex, I have a question. Is
Yeah?
Ethan actually drunk or is he just playing it up?
He's playing it up. He's a little tipsy, but he's doing that thing where you're like, I'm drunk, so I can be fun.
Gotcha.
He's
Yeah.
placebo effect drunk.
All right. So I won't actually give you the impaired condition.
That was the problem the last time I came here.
I believe it was.
Bella's got the benefit of German. She's got some good alcohol tolerance, at least.
Okay.
Hello, Devious
Unlike-
Hearts. Thanks for joining us tonight.
So what all did we get?
I got a
10.
30.
Cindy got a 13.
26.
All right. So Bella, Ethan, and Peter, you all hear some sort of loud crashing and breaking noises coming from over here.
Oh,
Over where? Oh, okay. I see.
Oh man, I was
Wow.
gonna dance.
Behind the stage. Because you made your perception check, you will not be surprised.
oh, I don't think I get surprised anyway.
You can be surprised. You just always get the benefit of your. You don't have to worry about being surprised in terms of it affecting your defenses.
Mm,
And I believe Spider Queen is in the same boat, but
Ethan's in that boat too. I've got a candy dodge. Weird.
so Bella, Ethan and Peter will be able to act in the first round as smashing through the wall is a twisted mass of looks like maybe parts of like kegs and electronics and asphalt,
Ethan is so happy.
and wood bits, and it roars as it breaks through the wall. It also, as it breaks through the wall, the rubble sprays out, hitting the girls dancing on the floor.
Are they gonna
And
get like taken out in every adventure that we have?
probably.
I was wondering if that's the same group from.
It's not, but
My Disney cabbages.
you know, I only have so many tokens for civilians.
I want it to be the same group, so
Maybe it is.
I think we need it to be the same group.
Okay,
These
it's the same group.
girls. I thought they got
Oh,
murdered.
there's one other girl with them who was not with them earlier.
Yeah, because one of them got murdered.
So, I would like initiative rolls from the party. Like I said, 3 of you will be surprised for this first round, but
I feel like Cindy was just kind of walking backwards down the stairs, like dancing and singing. It was just like, that was sounds of the music.
fair enough. And yeah, go roll for initiative. And I will, in the meantime, roll for initiative for all of these books.
Aaron, I love Junk Pile so much. The first thing I ever wrote for Eminem had Junk Pile in it.
Ah,
I feel like the first thing Cindy's gonna think when she sees it is that Ethan did it.
I think it's fair.
There.
all right, so the highest initiative is Cindy, but she is surprised. Next
wow.
is Bella and Tommy. Tommy does not have his super suit, so he is going to stay up here.
He can't
And what is
nanotech
Bella
it
going to do? Huh?
Iron Man. He can't nanotech it like Iron Man?
Not
Maybe,
yet.
but he hasn't. So what's Bella want to do? Jamie?
I'm looking. I think Bella is going to start sculpting something.
Okay.
A golem.
So you're going to reach into your purse and start sculpting?
Yeah.
Okay. Whitney?
Whitney. Oh, actually, sorry, I just realized because Whitney doesn't have her powers active, so her initiative bonus should be like 2.
Oh,
So she should be at 8 less 11.
okay. Well, then we'll move you down.
Whitney's
Unfortunately
also
for me.
surprised.
Huh?
Whitney's also in the surprised, isn't she?
Yeah.
Also that, yes.
Okay. So Riley is going to make her way over to the stairs or the ladder that takes her down to the stage, and is going to climb down onto the stage and tell the wizard, "Climb up there now!"
Well, I wish I had known there was a ladder. That's where I would have gone.
The girl who was not taken out by the rubble on the dance floor is going to check on the other girls who were on the dance floor who were taken out. And now it's Junk Pile. Who? Well, that's as unfortunate. Junk Pile is going to move forward, kind of absorbing bits of the dance floor with him as he moves.
Oh.
He doesn't actually have to move that far. I forgot he stretches. And Junk Pile is going to swing out at Cindy, roaring and looking at her and going, "You hurt!"
I what? I feel like Cindy just kind of is standing, and then she turns around. She's like, "What?"
So yeah, he's gonna throw a punch at you.
What did he
Awesome.
say again?
I have a feeling 25 is gonna hit, Cindy.
What is it? 25 is what?
Is 25 gonna hit, Cindy?
I'm sorry. The words were not coming out of my mouth correctly. It's dodge plus
Parry plus 10.
parry plus. Yeah, it's an 18. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he freaking hits me.
It's a DC 32 toughness save.
Oh, that's a really big time to save.
Hey, just be glad he didn't all out attack. So
I'm gonna let it go. I was gonna use one of my hero points, but I'm gonna let it go.
okay.
Because I feel like she's surprised. She has her back turned. She doesn't
But
really
you
know
don't have
what's
your
going
force
on.
field up either.
Yeah.
So 32 minus 19 is a difference of 13 points, so you are staggered.
And that does what again?
You are
Permanently dazed.
permanently dazed, and if you
Sorry.
get staggered again, you're unconscious.
So dazed means that
Move or attack, but not both in the same
not both.
round.
Okay. Okay. That's what I thought, but I couldn't remember.
Yep.
I hate to ask, what are your defenses also about your force field? Is that 16 with it? Plus 16 with it?
There was like a lot of words. I don't know what you are asking.
Jenny is trying to figure out whether or not your toughness is actually 16 when you don't have your force field up.
How do I check that?
Which the answer is it probably isn't, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because I don't want to kill Kione.
That's fair.
I'll interpose.
Peter?
Sorry, I didn't hear you actually say my name.
No problem.
Move up here. Or actually, no. First, as Tommy was going away, I gave him a kiss and say, "Be safe and take care of all the civilians." I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna open up a portal or portals underneath all the girls, bring them up onto the balcony.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go into redirecting warp.
Isn't moving other people with a portal technically an attack? So a standard?
Oh, yeah. So I guess what I will. That's right. So I will open up a big portal that gets them all.
Okay.
And then I will spend one of my hero points then to go into redirecting warp.
That works. All right. I'm assuming you also then close the portal.
Yeah.
Don't leave it open. The girl who was conscious kind of looks up and goes, "Oh, thanks. You didn't have to do that, but good to get them out of the way."
I'm still in the blue gingham dress.
That's fine.
No, I just want everybody to, keep that in their minds as they're visualizing.
The
Oh, wait a minute, I know
bouncer
what that
is going to be brave and heroic and attack Junk Pile. To absolutely no effect. I'm not even going to bother rolling.
I thought he was smart enough not to do that.
Nope. Although the bouncer over by the door is going to start yelling, "Everyone evacuate!" And this bouncer will move over here and start yelling at people to go out this direction because there is a door down there. It's an emergency exit, but
At least one of them
like
has
this is-
common sense.
Yeah, I feel like this is an emergency.
I think this is an emergency.
I'm going to say that the bystanders are also surprised. Now we're up to Whitney.
Okay. This got a smidge more complicated because there's more people up here now.
I was gonna
I
say,
mean, most of them are unconscious.
how far did Whitney follow us to the dance
Oh, yeah,
floor?
Whitney should probably be over.
Oh,
Okay.
true. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
Whitney's surprised too. I think.
oh yeah. So nothing this round,
Although,
anyways.
do you have your danger sense when you don't have your powers active?
Nope.
Okay. Then yes, Whitney's surprised. So Whitney doesn't do anything. Uh,
I do think, yeah, no, I would have been on the stairs if I was going down to the dance floor
that's true.
originally.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yep. Whitney's just as disoriented as Cindy is, just like looking at everything that's happening.
Yep.
This
Ethan,
ain't normal, right?
but Ethan is not surprised.
I mean, I'm a little shocked, but not surprised. um, well, while everybody's not paying attention to me on the couch, I'm gonna rip some stuff apart to make a mask
Okay.
with my sustained protection power. And I'm gonna fly over here, look down at junk pile, and I'm going to say, Stormbreakers, somebody figure out what else is happening because this is just a distraction. I'll deal with junk pile.
Huh?
He
And,
looks up at you and go, ah, hurts.
Yeah, I'm about to feel like Magneto fighting Wolverine over here. So just everybody back up. Or Colossus. Here we go. And I'll just power bomb this SOB
Okay.
with 5 points of power attack on a magnetic blast, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So subtract 5 from this. Natural 20
Sweet.
for a DC 41.
Oh my god.
That's 2 in a row for you.
I rolled really poorly for my initiative, but yeah.
So that is a fail by 15.
Yeah, so I extend my arms and I just start yanking everything that feels important out of junk pile and making a big ball of doom out of junk pile's bits.
Okay. Uh,
That's for staggering my girlfriend, you asshole.
okay. When you magnetically blast junk pile, something unusual happens. And 2 little mini junk piles split off from him.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And they also are screaming, hurt!
Are you saying hurt or hurch?
Hurts.
Hurt.
Hurts.
Hold on, I'm cooking here.
Ethan is having flashbacks to that time Resident melted his brain before Dr. Metropolis went nuts because the city
Yeah.
was bothering him.
Yeah. Cindy, you are staggered because you just got hit from behind by a long arm made out of rubble and.
Did indeedy.
I can't act yet, but I can do the. I have an idea.
Okay.
To Sydney.
Yeah, Cindy will kind of turn stumbly and look and be like, what's your idea?
I could get you a disguise quickly.
Keone will say, or Cindy will say she doesn't need that and will tap her forehead and her costume will switch on.
Never mind then.
Yeah, I gave Keone a quick change, so specifically because I feel like she would think that was cool to be able to be like, and then change into her little outfit.
Never mind. That said, maybe stay back.
Yeah, Cindy doesn't do that.
Look, we just met. I don't know you.
So I'm assuming you put up your force field as well.
Yes. Yes. And she can't move. She can only move or attack, correct?
Yep. Or you can spend a hero point to do more?
Not yet. I have a feeling I'm going to need it soon. I'm not doing the snowballs, though. I'm not doing the snowballs this time. She's going to kind of like regroup. Like once she's changed, she's going to kind of regroup, kind of refocus her energy, and she's going to create multiple ice spears. She's going to do ice axes.
Okay.
And she's going to create ice axes, and she's just going to look at Junk Pile and is just going to throw the axe straight down the middle with the intention of slicing him in half.
Okay.
Which one?
She's going for the big one. She's assuming in her thought that take out the big guy, the little guys will go away, kind of thing.
It's a reasonable thought.
That's her assumption.
Okay.
She's also staggered and a little tipsy, so not thinking with her full brain.
Sure.
Okay. Because she's assuming he doesn't have any blood, so she can't freeze his blood.
That would be a fair assumption. He is, in fact, immune to fortitude effects.
Okay. Oh, shit. No, okay, that's the only fortitude. Okay. I was like, I thought I made two that were fortitude, but just that one was fortitude. Okay. So, okay, what am I doing? Ice constructs? No, that's not right.
Probably your ice blast, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Okay, where the fuck is that? Where did that go?
I think you renamed it Feeling a Bit Frosty.
Oh, okay. I'm like, holy shit, where the fuck did that go? Okay.
Yeah, you renamed it Feeling a Bit Frosty.
Okay. Okay.
That's your rank 15 blast.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm like, why is this not in the right order? But that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
22.
22 will easily hit.
So he's got a 30 toughness save, which I'm going to assume he's going to make because I bet he's pretty tough.
He is pretty tough, but I don't know if he's going to make a 30. He'll make a 25.
I don't know if he's gonna make a 30 as I look at this, and the number he rolled was a 5.
He's got a toughness of 20.
I know. That's why I was like, I don't think this is going to work.
I'm just mocking I don't know if he can make a 30.
Now, I didn't say he can't make a 30. I said I don't know if he'll make a 30.
He has 50% odds.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. Bella, at the start of your turn.
I don't control my construct, by the way. I don't have his sheet.
You should have access to his sheet.
Don't see anything for him.
Oh, he's not in your journal, but you can control him. Let me put him in your journal. There you go.
Yes, please. I want my boy. But I'll get to his actions in a second.
Okay.
Because I have to double check that I actually have this. Assessment. Awesome.
You do.
That's what I want to do because he's making me think of, well, kind of like my golem.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see if there's any like similarities, weaknesses, etc. that I can think of.
Sure. You need to give me a insight check.
I was gonna do the ask of like, hey, could I do my magic if it is magical? If it's like a golem, but
No.
no, that makes sense. That's cool. Not great. 19.
Okay. And he gets to resist it with his deception, which
He's great at.
he's great at. I mean, yeah, he's so great at. He with his -3 to deception.
So he can't beat me.
Oh, he can't beat you. So you beat him by 15. So, you can automatically know his attack and defense bonuses relative to yours.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you can get 3 exact values.
Okay.
So what do you want? I don't exactly know how to say whether or not his attack and defense bonuses relative to yours. I don't really understand how to do that, Alex. Because like he's got different attacks and different defenses, and
Yeah, I tend to just base it on power level when I'm making that ruling. If they're a higher power level, I'll say it's a higher power level. If they're a lower power level or equal.
okay, he is a higher power level than you.
That makes sense.
But you can get 3 exact numbers.
Uh, I don't want numbers, I want weaknesses, but I know that's not how it works. I'm thinking Pathfinder.
Um, I will tell you he does not have any specific weaknesses.
Cool. All right. Um, give me the exact to hit. Like, what's his like dodge or parry?
Dodge and parry are 10.
10. Okay, so I need a 20 to hit. Cool. What do other people possibly want to? Because, like, I don't know. He's immune to fortitude because he's construct.
Maybe his will.
Yeah, what's his will?
His will is 7.
Hmm, decent will.
Um,
And hmm,
do you want to know his to hit bonus?
his what?
His
What
hit
is to
bonus.
hit bonuses?
Yeah, sure.
He has a +9 to hit.
Cool.
So,
Awesome.
all right. Now what? That's a pre-action.
Um,
I will tell you automatically that um, you are not detecting any magic from him.
okay, which means he doesn't have like the golem off switch. That's what I was thinking.
He's whatever he is, he's not magical. At least not as you understand magic.
Cool. Um, well, I want my golem to go contain him.
Okay.
So, big guy, go there. Um, fast grab is when you make an unarmored attack, you can immediately make a grab. Awesome. That's what I thought that did. Golem's gonna attack.
Okay.
That's my big strong man. That roll. All right.
Yeah, 13 will not hit.
No, I know it won't.
So your golem punches junk pile, and junk pile just kind of oozes out of the way. Super gross.
Cool.
Do you want to take an action yourself?
Eh, yeah, he keeps yelling hurts, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna yell back out to him first off with just the what hurts? What do you need?
Okay.
And if I get
Would
a
you
response,
what?
and if I get a response, great.
Would you like to give me a diplomacy check?
Ah, shit, sure. Yeah, we can do that. I'd rather lie to him.
That's why I'm persuasion, not just deception.
No, I'm telling the truth. So persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd like to not roll above a 10, and that would be awesome.
Yeah. He just yells hurts again. He's clearly too far gone to be susceptible to.
Cool.
All right. Tommy is going to.
Also, I'm noticing on the golem, we didn't give him interpose.
I didn't.
I don't see it. Maybe I'm reading it wrong.
No, he should have interpose. I definitely remember giving that to him.
No.
But it's not on his sheet. Huh. Weird. It should be there.
Cool.
It definitely has interpose.
Yeah, like this was made for.
That was the reason for it existing. All right. So Riley is going to pull the wizard backstage. Tommy moves some people. Oh, Cam, how did, oh, because you were delayed earlier. Cam, you're up.
So I guess it's something I should have asked as we are coming in the club. Is the stellar sword its separate piece from the armor? It's actually like a physical handle to it.
Um,
Doesn't shoot out from the hand.
I'm willing to say that it is a separate thing.
And then how inconspicuous would it be to walk into a club with that in my pocket?
You could probably get away with it.
All right. Because I don't have my armor, so
You sure don't.
mostly useless.
Ooh.
But if I have the sword, I am going to so I can see out past the bouncer and down to the floor.
Oh yeah,
So
you're up about 15 feet.
yeah, since I have the higher ground, I don't think I have to worry about hitting that the bouncer.
Oh no,
I'll
no.
be going over his head because I am going to use the Stellar Sword's ranged attack. So just like out of the handle, a beam of light is just going to shoot out at Junk Pile.
Okay.
And that should all be without the armor because it doesn't impact that. So this should be a valid roll.
Yep, because your armor doesn't actually improve your ability to attack or anything.
All right. If roll 20 is going to cooperate. Maybe you're gonna roll, please.
Oops, Cam doesn't have a secret identity anymore.
Well, oh man. Okay.
I mean, that could help.
We'll work on that. We'll see where things go.
So yeah, I'm gonna close my character sheet and reopen it. See if that helps.
Roll 20 is sometimes a fickle bitch.
Yeah. Well, my machine in particular is laggy. I think my internet is not cooperating.
I probably also overloaded this map with lighting effects.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it and it's not doing anything.
You can always manually roll it.
What's the oh there we go.
That was me clicking on it, but
Oh. Yeah. What's the roll command again?
Slash roll space 1d20 plus whatever your bonus is to hit.
Be 14.
Uh-huh.
No.
You had 2 plus signs in there.
Yeah, it's so laggy that it. I don't know if you saw. I had a custom background tonight, and
Yeah.
I was like, I turned that off to try to get less lag, and it's just not
Yeah.
operating. 28.
28 will hit junk pile. And it's a rank 10 attack, so DC 25. Toughness. I didn't mean to still have the GM roll on. He got a 24, so he'll take another bruise.
All right.
So you're chipping away at him. And it is now Junk Pile's turn, and the mini junks. And we'll see what happens with them after we get back from our break.
Oh,
Danger, danger. We'll be right back. We're back.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us through our break. When we had last left our heroes, they were hanging out in the club, having a good old time until Junk Pile burst through a wall, injured a bunch of Disney princesses, and generally caused mayhem. And that's kind of all you need to know right now. So let's jump right back into things. Star Knight, absent his armor, but with his stellar sword, had just blasted Junk Pile. The teenage girl with the Disney princesses, who was not injured, is going to. Well, no one's actually paying attention to her right now, so. But if anyone was watching, she is going to jump off of the ledge right down in front of Junk Pile and punch him. However, as soon as she lands, nobody sees the girl from the club. Everyone sees the Emerald City Sentinels member known as Princess.
Oh, hey, it's Princess. Where did she come from?
Don't know. So Princess is going to swing at. Actually, she's going to swing at one of the mini Junk Piles because there's a whole bunch of people already beating up on Junk Pile. And she'll all-out attack and power attack because why not? So that becomes a 32 toughness save for the mini junk. But it soaks
Oh,
it.
shit.
Oh, damn.
Yep. So she hits and goes, huh. Hey, these things are tougher than I remember. So that's Princess. Was hoping for something a little bit more notable, but. And now it is Junk Pile and the mini junks. Although I think Peter probably actually has the higher initiative score. So, what would Portal like to do? I'm suspecting you have more than a 2 bonus to your initiative.
I don't know. Let me look real quick. Yeah, I got a +4.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna keep the redirecting warp going.
Okay. All right. Junk Pile is actually torn because he really wants to go after the guy flying above him who hurts. But there is a golem in his way. I think Junk Pile is going to hit the golem. Junk Pile is also going to all-out attack and power attack. Will a 25 hit the golem?
Going to guess a yes, but give me like 5 seconds to check.
It doesn't matter because I'm going to redirect.
Okay.
What's his whole thing? it would have hit, but it also was breaking my computer by looking at this, so.
Oh, is it not working again? Yeah, it's not letting me roll.
So I have to ask, as the non used to this, is this like an audit, like a power that is built in, or does it cost something to interrupt?
Yeah, it's the way the power is designed. It is
It's deflect.
redirect.
Or yeah.
Mhm.
I have
Deflect
to
with a
give
bunch
up
of
my
them.
standard action in order to be able to do it, though.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
So I successfully redirect.
Yep.
I'm going to try and hit him again.
Okay.
So I think that's going to be this. 27 to hit.
That will definitely hit him.
And assuming he has a rank of 12 in his damage, it would be a 27 damage.
He has more, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if the rest bleeds off into the in
into the
between.
ether. All right, so yeah, damage 12, DC 27. And he will exactly get a 27.
Damn you.
Dang.
Jerk.
He cannot be hurt by his own junk.
Not when you're rolling like that.
Yeah. The mini junk piles.
I should have done that.
What?
I didn't think about the mini junk piles. I should have had him swat one of them.
Yeah, probably. The mini
So
junk
far,
pile. What?
So far, we're in agreement that they are called junklets.
Okay. The junklets
I can go
are
with
going to team attack Crucible.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Yeah, well.
They already punched me, so now they've got to punch you.
Okay, so Junklet 1 just needs to get a 10 or better. Will do.
No.
So I will add 2 to this one's attempt to hit you.
Miss.
Probably would have been better off just having them attack separately, because I don't know if I'm going to roll high enough to hit Crucible, but well, it becomes a 30.
I will redirect.
At this point, it's just freaking rude.
Can you do it twice? Or repeat? I don't know how this works, so I'm just curious.
I can
With
do it.
team attack, no, he can't.
So
Technically,
that is
able to, like, because it is 2 separate attacks, but
yeah, but I'm going for the one that's actually going to connect.
right.
So that is a 23. So I do not. He got a 28. I can't roll above single digits right now.
You get at least a 10 on it.
Oh, that's right. You're right. So that's a 33. Thank you. I completely forgot about that. All right. And so I'm just going to have it go right back at the one who threw this particular.
Okay. So that will cap out at. Oh yeah,
So the
that'll hit.
24 to hit, and then whatever it taps out at.
Yeah, his damage is higher than PL12, so it caps out there. So DC 27. He is fine.
He not only is he fine, he once again got it exactly.
Yep. Well, this is a mini junk this time, but okay, yeah. This bouncer is not gonna stick around here any longer.
Good move. Good move.
So he's gonna run backstage with Riley and all
The
them.
wizard. Jeff. I just noticed he was Jeff Goldblum.
I know, I did too.
Oh, the wizard? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Bystanders are gonna start to file out.
I hope they file out like you're supposed to in school for fire drills and just single file one at a time.
You know they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're running, but
Everybody panic.
Yeah.
Seems more accurate.
Panicking is a free action.
yeah.
There's Panic at the Disco.
You beat me by 1 second.
Yeah. I'm trying not to panic because that stupid stink bug that's in my room keeps like
What am I
keeps
thinking of?
getting
Panic at the Disco, Panic at the Taco Bell. What is that?
I have no idea.
I
how
have no idea.
most people feel when they eat Taco Bell.
Panic,
there
a
you go.
combination disco and Taco Bell.
Whitney.
Whitney. Okay, Whitney is gonna take a move action to draw her amulet and finally activate her powers,
Okay.
which is step one, but she doesn't have her suit, so problems abound. Um, so she's going to activate her powers, and then hopefully with no one noticing, she might have to do some sleight of hand trickery here. Um, she is going to start sort of like these illusory webs appear between her fingers and her palms and just start weaving together as she is calling on storyteller energies to create an illusion of herself running out and Spider Queen swinging in through that big hole that Junk Pile made.
Okay.
And that would be a standard action, so I'm going to spend a hero point to not fatigue myself, as Illusory Spider Queen is gonna swing in and attempt to web snare Junk Pile.
Okay. All right. You should have a Spider Queen token on the map and a Whitney token on the map. Now.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so Illusory Spider Queen is just gonna be on stage making a big show of herself.
Sure.
And she'll call out, hey bud, I tell you to hit the street, but it looks like you brought the street with you. And then pew, webs.
Is that her web sound?
Yeah.
Pew.
Calvin, have a hero point.
Oh no! Oh no!
I appreciate the hero point. All right, webs a go. With a
21 20 to hit Spider Queen.
Webs, no.
Is this an affliction?
It is. Just opening it back up so I can remember what the levels are. Yes, it is an affliction.
Okay.
It's resistible by fortitude or dodge.
Okay.
I wonder what he's going to use.
He is not going to resist it.
Oh.
Because he is fluid.
Ah,
Ah,
that's why
dang.
you got the hero point.
Actually, you got the hero point for the joke, but
Oh,
That's what I hoped it was for.
yeah, no, the hero point. Was the joke. The fact that the web snare doesn't work on essentially, Sandman made of junk is just, the peril of playing a Spider-Man clone.
This feels so familiar somehow.
It's like
I
a
don't know why.
before.
But yeah, that's all she can do.
Okay. The bouncers or not bouncers, the club staff are going to run out through the back door. Crucible.
I know he's made of liquid, but I'm made of magnets.
Yep, you are.
I'm gonna try to grab Junk Pile and take him out of here.
Okay.
Because I don't think he could slip through my bindings.
Nope, I would say not.
But we'll see. Go metal web, go. 16
To hit?
to hit, yeah.
Will not do.
I'll spend a hero point now. Reroll.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll be a 20.
A 20 will just do it.
Okay, and then it's a DC 26 dodge check.
Okay. Not impossible. Didn't do it though. So he is immobile and defenseless.
Awesome. Can I use my move action to fly him up out of here?
You can move you. I'm gonna say that would take another standard. Essentially, at that point, it becomes move object.
Yeah, I'll go fatigue for it.
Are you just gonna like move him like just to somebody else's problem?
I'm taking him up into the sky with me. He'll be my problem up there.
Um,
I was just gonna say, you have made it this far into the fight and you're not even fatigued.
Now, Alex, I am going to ask a question.
Yeah,
How are you getting through the ceiling?
I'll just peel it apart and put it back in place.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet baby Jesus.
Is there a skylight? I'll go through the skylight.
Oh, there shouldn't be, but because it's a superhero world, of course there's a skylight.
Is that the,
I'll
I was
just
gonna say, is that the
nicely.
second time we've had to break a skyline?
Oh yeah, that's at least the second time that we've broken out of this
This is
skylight.
probably the second time I've broken this particular skylight.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure you broke the skylight last time you were at.
The club owner's still there. He's probably like, God damn it.
Who keeps letting these people in my bar?
Okay, yeah, so you can take junk pile off the map. I'm going to put just you and junk pile over here outside of the bar for now.
It's fair.
Many junk piles are still there, though.
Yeah, if we're close to the water, I'll take him out over the water.
I mean, you're off Emerald, off Yellow Brick Row, and you can move, what, 30 miles?
Not quite that much, but pretty fast.
Yeah, you can get there in a move action.
Okay.
Kiana.
Keone is gonna go after. Oh no, but ugh.
Oh shit, I forgot. You did affect him with your powers, though, didn't you? Inside the club.
Yes. Yes. Huh.
2 more mini junk piles break off of him when you do that.
Well,
I
that
will let you try to figure out why it's happening when you attack, but not necessarily when everyone else does.
wait,
When I attack or when
attack him?
Keone attacks?
When Crucible attacks.
Hmm.
Say, because Junk Pile's been hit by Keone, he's been hit by Star Knight, and he's been hit by you, and he's only spawned mini junks when you've attacked him.
What did you do?
Now
I'm-
Keone really thinks this is Ethan's fault.
Ethan's controlling it. Ethan has gone evil.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. We're not doing that again.
It's his dad. That's where your dad went.
Oh no.
Oh
Archer is Junk Pile.
Oh no.
Except if that was the case, he would have gone after Riley.
That's
Mm.
true.
Has he seen Riley?
Yeah, Riley climbed down right
Fair.
behind him. All right, anyways, Keone, what are you doing?
Okay. Well, oh, I don't know. These aren't minions, are they?
They are actually. They're just really, really tough minions.
Mm. All right, I'm gonna hit the little junklet right here in front of me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hope to God I actually do something so I can hit the other junklets.
I believe in you.
Who got this?
I do not believe in me. Oh God, stupid snowballs all over again. 24?
24 will hit the mini junks.
Okay. 30.
Okay. That will tell me what happens to this junk pile when you hit it with your snow attack.
So basically, Keone makes a small snowball, snow ice ball, kind of shoots it in the middle of the junk pile and then just spikes it out so that
All right.
it just spikes into a bunch of pieces.
Cool.
I have takedown.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean I can hit the other ones too.
Technically, you would need takedown 2 to hit them if they're not adjacent to each other.
Okay. But I've got the golem and then princess in the way, so that makes them not adjacent to each other, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's just the fact that they're not next to each other
Oh, they have to be like right next to each other?
Yep.
for first level of takedown.
If you have the second level, you can attack non-adjacent minion targets, even moving between them if necessary.
We can't move.
You can't move, though, because you're staggered.
Can I go fatigued and hit the other one?
Sure, you can go fatigued and take a second standard action.
I really don't care how far I can go. My powers don't really have that. Powers don't really care about how far away I am from something. So I'm gonna try and hit the one that hit princess. Because I feel like because the golem is huge, right? Like he is like ginormous.
I mean, yeah, he's like a good 12, 14 feet high.
So like he would be visually speaking, he would probably be blocking the one behind him. So I would be able to see a direct sight to the one that hit princess, correct?
I would say that the one behind him has cover from him,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
because he is so large.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the one that hit princess then.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh. Well, that sucks.
13 will miss. Bella.
So Ethan just left with him?
Yep. I mean-
Unbeknownst to Ethan, he is dropping little junklets all over the city as he's flying off with it.
No. I mean, yeah, Ethan flew through the skylight with the big junk pile. I mean, you could probably hop on your broom and follow him, but
That's what I was thinking. It's just, what do I do with it?
Mhm. I mean, if you had time, you could probably banish it, but
So I have to ask a logistical question that might get me in trouble.
okay.
I have the universal solvent dissolving.
Uh-huh.
How much of junk pile's junk would be dissolved by that?
So let me see if I can remember how your universal solvent is set up. I believe it is a weaken against toughness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whew. I mean, it depends on how badly he fails his save, but you could definitely dissolve junk pile.
Cool. That's my plan.
Okay.
I don't want to dissolve it to death, but I definitely want to dissolve most of it.
I just want to hurt you a little bit. I don't want to hold you a whole lot.
I'm just gonna melt you a little bit.
Let me double check how this universal solvent is set up.
Because I don't know either. And if the answer is just no, that's fine.
I don't think it is, though.
Wait.
I think it was.
You have a power called universal solvent?
Power, it's an item I have a lot of.
That's like
Yeah.
my new favorite thing.
She essentially carries a whole lot of magical acid in her little bag of tricks.
Aim for an arm, not the face. Don't melt the face.
Yeah, don't ruin the moneymaker.
Get the bulk of it down, and that will make it easier.
Man, junk pile is about to be on Victoria's Secret Fashion Week.
New weight loss trick.
Load.
Melt off the part of the fat that you don't want with the acid, and then
Is that what the substance is about?
It is important to note that the universal solvent does only work on inanimate objects.
yeah, that's why I was asking the how much of junk pile's junk does it count for?
Oh yeah, no, plenty.
Always aim for the junk.
The universal solvent is a progressive weakness that affects its toughness. It also has a secondary effect, so it can keep going twice, basically. It smells real bad,
He's a pile of junk.
and you are vulnerable when you are using it because it is not an attack. You're literally like trying to get close enough to pour a vial onto it, but yeah, you can absolutely do it if you
Cool.
want to get that close to junk pile.
Sure.
You need to carry them in metal vials. Then Ethan can just chuck them at him.
Sure. That's what I've got because everything else is never going to work out with junk pile.
Plus,
See,
if you can get rid of some of his toughness, that'll help a lot.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, well, he's defenseless right now, so you just need to make a DC 10 unarmed attack against it.
That's actually hard for me because I don't have any benefit to that though.
No, you
I
don't,
believe
do
in
you?
you.
Well, he is defenseless, so actually you can just automatically hit and just not get the benefit of a crit.
Yeah, sure. I'll take 10 and make sure I don't miss because that would be embarrassing.
Fair.
Also, please don't get it on me.
Exactly, that too.
Okay. So I guess Junk Pile gets to make a DC 22 Fortitude save, but he doesn't have a Fortitude. How does that work?
It uses power level. That's what I usually
Yeah, I was gonna say
default to.
it can't be against nothing, but
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna make it and it's not gonna work, but it had to try.
no, that is a natural one.
Ouch.
Hate to see it.
So
So sad.
he fails. He will lose I because it's a natural one, it's supposed to be 1 degree worse, so he will lose 8 points of toughness.
Hey, gang.
Good
So
job, Bella.
describe what happens, Bella.
She kind of notices it, Ethan go fly off with him and is like, that's a good idea. Get him out of here. And there's a little moment of like rustling through her bag as she's grabbing her broom to go follow. Like, well, what do I do? Before finding the solvent, quickly flies up to catch up and just kind of dumps it on top and watches it just start to melt.
The worst thing is, by the way, it will keep doing this until it has gone through the full ranks of your power.
I think the best part of this whole thing is that Bella flies up in a broom.
Yeah.
And it's just like, here's a bottle, and then just like starts dissolving this giant metal blob. I love it so much.
But yeah, because it's a progressive effect, so it will keep going.
Bella, do you feel wicked? Ethan says.
You should.
And then I start singing Defy and no.
Tommy is also going to get out of the way. Cam, you're up.
I think I will get this little junklet that's kind of the closest to the
I forgot my golem.
Oh, you did forget
balcony
your
of
golem.
it.
Your golem is also not there at the moment, or you're not there to order your golem.
He does act on his own if it's to protect people.
Yeah, so he's going to go and basically interpose between the people who are fleeing and the junk piles.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure he was doing something.
Yep. Okay. So now it's Cam.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, so I will take another shot. I'll go for that junklet that's the closest to me.
Okay. Just kind of peering down from the balcony, Zark.
Yep, just still kind of up on the balcony, just pointing the sword at him and beam of light shooting out of it. This is hopefully going to work this time. No. Still hates me.
I don't know why. I can click things on your character sheet.
Yeah, I think it's just my browser.
You want me to roll for you?
I think I got it. It's
Okay. That will hit. DC 25. That is a tough little junk pile.
a jerk.
That is a 27 on his toughness check. So I'm going to go ahead and take Riley and Tommy off the initiative tracker because they're out of the way at this point. So Princess is gonna slug the mini junk pile next to her. And she'll all out and power attack because these things seem to be tough. That'll hit for a DC 32. Mini junk pile will not get a 32. So she will punch it. It goes flying against the wall, crashes, and falls apart. Portal.
Redirecting warp.
Okay. Let's see. Mini junk piles are going to move over here, and they are both going to attack Keone. Because reasons. They are still screaming hurts.
So. Well, I've been trying to put them out of their dang misery.
All right, so the one against the wall with you will only get a 19. I don't think that hits you.
It does.
Oh, okay.
Because mine is an 18.
But redirecting warp.
I got a 29.
Yeah, I guess I don't think anything other than a 1 can you fail to get a 19.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, a 1 gets a 19.
Right, but a 1.
Yeah, but a 1 fails.
Right. Okay.
Going right back at him, but I think that'll miss.
Nope, that'll hit the mini junk piles. They only have a dodge parry of 8.
He's going right back at the one who punched.
Okay. He will not save this time. So describe what happens as his arm elongates out to hit Keone.
It looks like it's gonna hit Keone, and then all of a sudden, a portal shows up, and then another one opens up behind it, and it just kind of punches all the way through its face, and then collapses.
And then the other mini junk's going to do the exact same thing. He will miss. And I believe per rules, you can't actually redirect an attack that missed, but
I don't know. Let's look that up real quick.
I also don't know.
It does not specify.
Okay. Well, then that will redirect, and I hope a 31 hits.
Oh, yeah. But this one apparently is tougher.
That is the third time you have got it on the dot.
I know.
I hate you.
Look, it's not my fault.
Portal.
The bribes roll 20 are working.
Portal looks to the side and says, "Damn it, roll 20. This is fucking ridiculous."
Fair. Junk pile is immobile and defenseless and dissolving.
Does Those little junk
Immobile,
babies are gone.
defenseless, and dissolving.
The pile of junk that you are holding, Ethan, that is being dissolved, suddenly just kind of, I mean, you're still holding it, so it doesn't like fall apart, but it does kind of discorporate, so it's no longer all stuck together.
So he is now junkless.
And well, he is using his junkyard transit because junk pile is actually a energy being. He's not actually a pile of anything.
So,
Ethan doesn't know this, but he just teleported to the closest chunk pile or junkyard.
Yep. So, so what do you? No, bouncers. Bystanders. I'm going to take off the map because again, they're essentially doing nothing. Spider Queen. There's still a mini junk pile.
Let's take care of that problem with something a bit more direct. I'm gonna power attack with the web boxing glove
Okay.
because I'm hoping these guys will go down. So swing towards this guy, do a cool flip and punch. So -5 on the hit, which I think means I might not hit. With a 17.
17 will miss.
I'll use a luck point to reroll then.
Okay.
Calvin, how many characters with boxing gloves do you have in the US Pep 2?
Just the 2.
Ruby doesn't have it?
For now.
Well, she did get like earth and stone control at the end, so.
If I
And
had a
she has
nickel
Fists
for
of
every
Fury.
time
No,
one of
wait, she did
Calvin's
have.
characters had a boxing glove attack, I'd have 3 nickels, which isn't that much, but it's kind of weird that it happened 3 times.
She did have a punch thing, so yeah.
Yeah, she had Fists of Fury. I just imagined that those are giant boxing gloves.
All right, I guess I have a theme. With the reroll, still -5, that'd be a 23
23 will hit.
for 34 damage.
Ouch.
You know what this means, right? The Mind Crunch is a psychic boxing glove.
All right, so
Yeah,
34.
that's how Laura visualizes it. Yeah, 34.
I got a 31, which is good, but is not good enough. Tell us what happened, Spider Queen.
So after the other one is taken down, Spider Queen just rushes towards the edge of the stage. She jumps as if she's going to crowd surf, and instead goes into a flip. She fires a web at the ceiling, swings, and uses that momentum to just do a really cool punch because she's kind of trying to show off for Keone.
Sweet. You hear Portal say from up on the balcony.
Thanks.
All right, Crucible, what are you doing with your pile of junk pile?
Well, guess that's it. Problem solved. I'll dump it in the ocean and we'll just head home. Head back to the club.
Say it's still dissolving too, so because without junk pile to animate it, then the universal solvent secondary effect is definitely going to dissolve through the rest of this.
Yeah, actually, before I dump it, can I? Do I
Did
get
you
any
just put
sense?
more trash in the ocean?
no,
Seriously,
the trash will dissolve.
I'm not
Why don't you
Aquaman.
just-
It's fine.
why don't you just put it in the great garbage patch? I mean, come on.
Aaron, does this feel like a preserver thing?
I don't know. Does it?
Like noticing how it's reacting to my powers and stuff. Does this feel like it hates stormers?
I don't know. You have something that you might be able to roll to figure that out?
Could I roll an insight on
I got
watching it?
expertise science,
You do have expertise science.
and my magnetic sense is acute analytical.
Yeah. I will allow, because of your magnetic sense, I will allow you to make an expertise science check to see if it is somehow interacting with the nanites.
Yeah, if it feels like Telex or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't do science. You're on your own, buddy.
I will spend a hero point to reroll it because it feels important and cool.
Does kind of feel important, doesn't it?
Yeah. 27. That's about the best I can do.
It is. Yes, you would guess that it definitely seems like, even though the nanites are inert in you now, that it was reacting to the nanites. Um, and that's both probably why it was hurting you, or why you were hurting it just by your presence. Um, and also why maybe that was what was causing the little ones to break off as you affected it with your powers. What you are not clear about is why Kione would have been hurting it, though, because she is not a storm.
I'm going to give a smug. See, we don't need Professor Cephalopod for science stuff, and I'll dump it in the ocean.
Okay.
Did I just kill it?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
The second after you let go, over your comm, you hear, "You didn't dump that in the ocean, did you?"
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm going through a ocean tunnel.
All right. Are you guys going to come back to the club?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ethan does have fresh in his mind Cam saying that Telex is going to wake up, and now I'm starting to spiral a little bit.
Bella, when you get back into the club, give me a perception check.
Sure. I can maybe do that. 21.
Give me an expertise magic check.
Uh-oh.
Because you have analytical on your detect.
30.
You realize that there is a scrying spell that is currently looking in on what all of you are doing.
Cool. Is there like a spot I can locate?
Yeah, there's a little raven, not a little, but a raven made out of snow and ice that is actually perched on the edge of the skylight.
Cool. I'm gonna make direct eye contact with it. First off, with
Okay.
just kind of the look. And is there any like distinctive part about this magic? Like, not everyone has one, but some people do have signatures.
Sure.
Is there one I can pinpoint?
You would say that this feels like some sort of native, First Nations, Native American tribal magic. And while it is not the same, it feels similar to the readings that you get when you look at Keone.
Um,
And once you make eye contact with the bird, it vanishes into a puff of just loose snow.
Makes sense. But definitely good to know.
I'll let you decide whether or not you tell them anything about this or not. But
Kiana. I'm just a little walk in, kind of put away the rest of the bottle that I didn't dump on it. And just be like, hey, do you have like relatives that spy on you often? Weird question, sorry, but
Keone will kind of look at you and just be like, what?
okay. Sorry, there was some magic scrying going on. And the magic is very similar to the magic that I get from you, and I didn't know if that was like a normal thing.
What did you see?
It was like a snow raven, and it was being used for scrying.
Um, while you guys are talking, Princess is going to walk over to you and say, yeah, hi. Should we like maybe do something about those hurt girls over there?"
Sorry. And I will walk over and go try to heal them.
I meant like call the paramedics, but okay, yeah, I guess that works too.
Yeah.
She's
Meant
got,
like,
a-
normal human things, not like superhero things.
Cam has zero medical training, so he just kind of turns
I
around and be like, yeah.
specifically didn't give Keone any treatment powers.
I know.
She's
the only
both.
thing I could do is tell you that 2 of them are anemic.
I will go ahead and
Do any of them
patch
need an
in
ice pack?
to call the police through my comm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll start healing. Because I am both trained in medical and
Yeah. At a bare minimum, you can definitely make sure that all of them are stable enough
magical healing.
to get to a hospital and
That they can get knocked out on our next adventure.
exactly.
Right? That's twice in one day for them. That's too bad.
Yeah.
They're
Peter,
like worst day ever.
yeah, right. Like first, we were just trying to go get something to drink at
Starbucks. Then
not Starbucks, but
Star base.
Starbase.
Right?
And then we go clubbing to forget about it, and we get attacked by sentient junk. Peter, by the time you've called, Tommy has already contacted them because that's what he was doing while you guys were actually fighting.
Where is Ethan when Bella tells Cindy about the Raven?
Probably
Not far
close by
behind.
because I was gonna say Bella would have had to return. I'm assuming Ethan does that as well.
Okay. Just wonder because
Probably
Keone would run
like,
over to him
adopted.
after Bella says that.
Since I can't do anything for any of these people, I would probably make my way down towards kind of wherever one is.
Okay. I will tell you, Cam, that at the moment, at least, no one seems to have been looking at / paying attention to you during the fight. So
That's
probably
fine.
you probably haven't been outed as Star Knight yet, unless you want to be.
For now, I will put the stellar sword, just slip that back in my jacket pocket. And
Okay.
If Bella's given up.
Bella's just accepting that you're going to have a public identity.
Yep. I'm related to the coven anyway. Anyone who hates my mom already will find me, whatever.
True.
But yeah. Yeah. She will then add, sorry I scared off the Raven, if that's a bad thing. I don't know. Normally scrying magic isn't a good thing, so I just get suspicious.
Yeah, I think I know who it is.
Where do you think they're watching you now?
The magic was immaculate. They're not watching anymore from what I can pick up.
How did they even know we were going to be here? Or did they start watching after that?
I assume that when Grandma found out where I was, that she probably did something.
Oh.
Yeah, we're assuming that she hasn't been watching you this entire time.
Yeah.
Do you think your grandma created a monster that makes more monsters when I use my powers on it to kill me?
No.
I mean, I don't think
Please,
she
Ethan,
did.
it's not always about you.
I don't think she did, but I think she's interested in knowing who did.
I mean, and also, if she had been watching us earlier, either I just wasn't paying close enough attention, or, I mean, the magic is immaculate that she had, I will admit. But
Well,
I'm
you
not.
were hurting the thing extra, Keone, too.
Mm,
So what if it was affected by the same kind of magic?
the creature
Yeah, what if I don't know, what if
wasn't magical.
Keone's grandma woke it up? I don't know.
I mean, I guess I don't know. It didn't read any magic either, but that doesn't always mean anything sometimes. There are ways to hide those things.
I think the two are probably unrelated. There's something strange about Junkman, um, and Keone's grandma is keeping an eye on her.
I don't think she's necessarily keeping an eye on me. I think she's interested in something else. I can't remember. This is just me having a bad memory.
Uh-huh.
Did she give me a way to contact her?
No,
Okay,
although you,
I didn't think so.
but you do have a pretty good idea of where up
Where
in
they
Renee
are. Yeah.
lives. So you could go visit her, but you don't have like a way to just call her.
Also, if you do need a magical message, though, if I could get enough info off of her, I can maybe whip something up.
What kind of information would you need?
Location, person. I guess if you know a lot about the magic she uses, that could help too. Magical readings and stuff. If she's anything like you, that does help. That sounds rude. Sorry.
You could probably use, sympathetic
Yeah.
magic using Fiona as a base to
Yeah,
contact her grandmother.
How does your contact work?
it's a
However, she builds it. She hasn't built the ritual yet.
it's
Well,
a ritual.
first she's going to need 4 pints of your blood.
Depending on what we want it to do, I can change what I'm putting in to make it work in different ways. We could recreate a scrying, so we could just watch. We could do like a short message to her, kind of like telepathically. Like I'm describing this badly in character, out of character. I'm thinking D&D
Well,
message.
well, and to be fair, we've all been drinking. So like we're all
Yeah,
kind of half-assedly thinking of this.
yeah.
Sleep on it and
Because
talk about it in the morning.
yeah, because in my head, Keone really wants to send the letter that Harry or that Ron's mom sent to him when they stole the car.
I could. You see, like I don't know if I could do a screamer because like that would make the letter scream, yes, but then we still need to mail it.
Yeah, that's what Keone wants to do, but that's what drunk Keone wants to do.
Like we could do like a telepathic message, like you know, maybe it's much harder to think about trying to do it that way,
Yeah, I
but I
mean,
guess
we've talked about how drunk Keone makes bad choices.
She does. She makes terrible choices. So Keone will grab Ethan's hand, squeeze it a little bit, look at Bella and be like, I think we need to do that, but I think we need to do it in the morning.
yeah, cool. It takes time to do these things anyway, and I don't have all my supplies on me.
Because whether or not she created this, she knows something about this. And I already don't like it.
She might not like me dissolving it then.
That's fine. I liked it.
Yeah, we don't. I don't think we care about what she is mad about.
No.
For what it's worth, Princess kind of is like, I mean, I've bought junk pile before, so I don't think your grandmother, whoever she is, made him, it, them. Although he's never done that, and she points to all of the little piles of junk before.
Speaking of, Ethan, did you happen to check for nanites?
I checked to see if it was reacting to my stormerness, which I assume also came with a feel for nanites.
Okay.
Does Princess feel like nanites?
Nope.
Is that our new hashtag? Does it feel like Nana?
Hashtag feels like nanites.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm
Feels like
gonna
Teen Nanites.
go deactivate my golem.
Yes.
There's just kind of that moment where she's like explaining, like, so we could do this with the ritual or this, or the my golem's still active, isn't it?
He's just like sweeping the floor with a big broom.
No, he's standing there.
He's guarding.
Yep.
His goal is to protect people. He's
It
a
would be so much better if like the music like the wizard came back on and just like weirdly put the music back on and he just starts dancing.
No, but
The
he's
wizard's a
he's made to
professional.
protect. That is literally his goal. It will override my commands if I am not having him do something that is protecting people.
I will point at the large gaping hole in the wall. I don't know. I don't suppose it'll do us any good to like track junk back at this point.
Well, I mean, we kind of
We
dropped him.
want to find maybe
That's
look
actually a good
for
point.
clues.
I'm actually going to go ahead and take a look, poke out the hole in the wall. Did Junk Pile leave a junk trail from where he had been?
I hope he didn't leave a jump trail.
So it doesn't look like Junk Pile had like burst through like the floor or an exterior wall. But when you go back there, you do see that like kegs have been torn apart. Spare speakers are in pieces and shambles.
Did
So
he
he
just
formed right in here.
assemble it here? Yeah.
That's weird.
I will let that be known.
Hey, so what is that creature, by the way? And I'm looking to Princess because she's the most familiar with him.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's I mean, it was the first like thing I ever fought when I became a hero. I think someone said something about him being like a wrong city elemental, but I don't know for sure if that was like sure or if that was just conjecture.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, tonight he was kind of reacting the way Dr. Metropolis did when Telex was doing stuff in the city.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, Princess, are you originally from Emerald City or
yeah, I've lived here my whole life.
okay, so you got your powers here. So you fought him here. Please correct me if any of that's wrong.
Yes.
Um,
And my powers didn't seem to originate from the Silver Storm.
okay. Well, there wasn't, I mean, if he is a city elemental, of course Emerald City gets the evil city elemental, but regardless, it wouldn't have been it definitely wouldn't have been formed in the same way because there was no terminus energy on this coast.
I'm currently Bella's just Googling city elementals.
Okay.
Well, while we're trading notes and everything, I mean, Princess, we might have to call on you another time maybe for more information, but I just wanted to say you got a hell of a punch.
Thanks.
Oh,
Well, I mean, the Sentinels, we have a hotline. So, you can.
I think Spider Queen's asking for your number, Princess.
What? No, no, I'm just saying I'm really impressed, you know.
nice
No,
to
thank
Although,
meet
actually, now that I think about it, I think you and me, maybe we could team up on another thing in the future. I know we're not on the same team at all, but Queen, Princess, we're basically superhero royalty. So
Um, uh, Peter is getting secondhand embarrassment.
it wasn't. It was it was just a work thing. I swear. You know what though? I think I hear some scuttling in a web where people can't see me, so I'm gonna go over there.
Aw, poor Spider Queen. Um,
uh sorry, nice to meet you. Sorry for the weird first impression.
no, I mean, it's cool. I heard you guys were on the news earlier, stop fighting the dealer. We showed up to help, but it looked like you guys had already left by that point.
From a distance. Sorry, he's one of mine.
Yeah. Uh
And I'll just kind of step up to Princess and just say kind of quietly, um, she's awkward, but she's also awesome. So, if you do want to give her your number, I'll pass it along.
I mean, I'm happy to make friends and to get to know all y'all, but I have a boyfriend.
Cool.
Since I was just blasting with the stellar sword, I still have my whiskey in my other hand. I'm just gonna take a drink.
Oh my God, are you Cam Cole?
Yeah. Hi.
Oh my God, I'm like such a fan.
Really?
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Wow, I get it together. You're a superhero. You don't need to go fanboy. But yeah, no, great to see you. I didn't know you were here in Emerald City. I thought you were based more out of LA or New York but
Well, I have some new representation in town, so need to get together and meet and before my next project kicks off. So
gotcha. Yeah,
out for
no,
a little bit.
I loved you in Spectres of Battle. Um, I thought
Wow,
that
that's it's not one I usually get. So thanks.
Yeah, he's actually playing Star Knight in the biopic, but he's really method.
Yeah,
uh,
Keone's gonna like set a little bit of snowflakes to go around Princess and just be like, be cool.
all right, well, I should probably go. I think you guys can like talk to the police because this wasn't like a Sentinels thing. I was just kind of here. Um,
Cool.
yeah.
I don't want
So,
to talk to the cops.
Do you need a ride? And gesture towards the portal.
no, I'm good. And she will leap through the hole in the skylight.
Bye.
Is it always this eventful here every day? Like, I was assuming the most of fighting for a day would be one fight, but
Yeah, I mean, ever since the adults left, it's been pretty eventful.
mm-hmm. Cool.
I need to go find Riley.
Better than
um, Riley will come out. She was in the back room where junk pile had piled out. She was keeping the wizard and the bouncer out of the fight. So she'll come out and just be like, "Good to see you guys are still able to save the day."
That's right, citizen.
Yeah. Well, since we don't actually work together anymore, and I feel like this club's kind of dead, um, I'm gonna go to Joy's and see if maybe my friends ended up over there.
Before you do that, citizen, your ex-husband is missing.
Well, he's my ex-husband, so wait. Um, and she just kind of looks at you and goes, "Is this a thing we need to go talk about?"
Probably tomorrow.
Okay. In
He
that case, I
he
won't
made
go
his
to.
house. Yeah, he made his house look like it was lived in, and I found a computer I've got to get some information off of. I got to talk to Tommy about that. But
Okay, yeah, no. Maybe I won't go to Joy's then. I'll just head back to the apartment. Um, yeah. Well, thanks for saving me, Stormbreakers.
yeah,
And
do you
then
want
she will.
Portal to give you a ride home?
No, you're a superhero. Yeah, I'm just a citizen. I can get an Uber. It's fine. Thanks.
It will take literally half a second.
I'm just gonna lean over to Kiana and be like, you guys are really bad at this whole acting like you don't know each other thing.
I mean, to be fair, that used to be his mom.
That's still really bad at acting. Just I can tell. And that's never something you want to be able to read.
I will just give her a kind of a cheers finger point as she leaves.
We'll be in touch because, yeah, actually, in fact, why don't you come by tomorrow, say 10, so we can start talking about a campaign for you. Um, and I'm sure you'll want to talk to Johnny because, yeah, like I said, you got the part. So
Awesome.
all right. Um, and I think that seems like a good place to call it a night. Since it is 10:30.
Kiana just looks around like, should we go to Joy's?
The
Night's still young.
longest I've been out of the armor, so this is very weird.
We know there's weirdness at Joy's, so we should probably let some of our folks be prepared if that's what we want to do.
No, I'm feeling it. Let's go to Joyce.
Okay, sure.
All right.
All right. Well, then I guess next week we will pick up with our heroes as they continue their night of club hopping and go to Joy's.
Hey, we're trying to build team morale here.
I'm trying to give Aaron an excuse to use all those nightclub maps he downloaded.
Portal, by the way, is still in his blue gingham dress.
Of course. Thank you so much to our audience for watching us tonight. News around our network. Freedom League Dark is back tomorrow after their week off, I believe.
We are.
On Thursday, there will be a new episode of the Titan City serials on your favorite podcast player. And City of Destiny will, of course, be back here next week because we were dark last week. So, heroes. I'm give you a chance to go around the table and say goodnight to everyone. And we will start with Calvin.
Okay. Yeah, again, this game's a whole lot of fun. I'm really glad that Whitney's attempt at making a friend with cool punchy person came off as flirting because that's way funnier, and I want to see where that goes.
Sure, Jan.
It was, I swear.
Now, to be fair, I didn't think Princess picked up on it as flirting until Portal was like,
Ethan.
"Here, Ethan."
Yeah, and then the Whitney just tripped over herself because she was like, "No, wait."
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure that'll have no consequences.
No, none.
So yeah, come back for this game next week and Freedom League Dark tomorrow and all the other cool USB stuff going on. If you are on YouTube, please check out the Win with Dice channel where we have weekly gaming streams and tabletop RPG podcasts. I am currently playing through Spider-Man on PC, so
Ooh.
yeah, that's I'm gonna be pulling in a lot of that, I think. And with that, I'll pass it over to Gary.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed tonight. If you come across a copy of the 2017 thriller, The Hard Crash, starring Cam Cole, let me know. It's very rare. It's hard out of print. So I will throw it over to Brand.
First, if you're not on the public Discord, you should probably get on real quick because I'm about to upload an image of Timothy Chalamet in a blue gingham dress. And second, be kind to people, especially yourself. And I will pass it off to Aunt Puppy.
I am Aunt Puppy. Look for me responding to comments and posts on the interwebs. So comment, post, and like things on the interwebs from USP. With that, the only thing I have left is play again, which is backwards, but that's fine. I'll figure it out. I will pass it to Jemmy.
Hi. Thank you all for coming. It's always a blast to be here. You get to see us use creative uses for our powers. For example, me figuring out I can melt someone with something that is supposed to not be able to melt people.
Well, you still couldn't melt a person.
No, but junk works, so creative solutions to interesting problems. Uh, it's always a ton of fun to be here. I'm always glad to be here. It's a great highlight to make, nights a little more exciting after a long week. I have to flex my latest win though, which is last time we were here, I had said wish us luck for my feeder group to go to our state conference. And I have to give the update, I feel, which is we have gotten accepted. So our show is being taken to state conference, hopefully. We are at least allowed to. And that's really exciting. Uh, be nice, take care of yourself. We all love you. Mwah. I think Alex is the only one left.
That's me. Um, Thanks for supporting us. If you haven't yet, check out our affiliate links with Norse Foundry, with Roll and Play Press, and Green Ronin. There's lots of fun ways to save money and help support the channel. So give those a look. And yeah, we'll see you again next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'll pass it back to Aaron.
Well, that is it for those of us here at the Untold Stories Project. So until next time, keep rolling 20s. Bye.